I'm Melissa, and most of you already know that. I am passionate about nutrition and what we fuel our bodies with, and I want to share that with as many people as I can. So today, I normally would try to film this on, I have a new page that is geared towards wellness, healthy living, toxin-free living, nutrition. It's called Inspire to Be You, and that's inspire with the number 2, the letter B, the letter U. So if you find that, go find it, like it, share it, comment, do whatever you want to do. Today I'm going to make chia seed pudding. This is one of my new favorites to eat, and I haven't had it in a couple of weeks, and I keep thinking I need to make it. I just haven't had the time, and today is dedicated to that, so I thought I would share it with you. I don't know if you know much about chia seeds, but they are a little tiny black seed. I mean, just itty bitty, grain-like, sand-like almost. These things are little powerhouse foods. They, in 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, there is about 139, 140 calories. There's about 4 grams of protein, 11 carbohydrates, 12 grams of fiber full of antioxidants and vitamins. I mix these in. I will make like energy balls or different things. I'll mix those in granola bars. You can sprinkle it in your food. They're really neat because they have a consistency when they are mixed with a liquid. There's a gel, a clear gel on the outside, and it expands. So these are great because they help thicken up the pudding. They go back actually to the Aztec and Mayan period. So the Indians would actually carry a pouch of these with them. So when they would go out hunting and gathering, they would bring these seeds with them. They would consume them. They would get their carbohydrates, which would help with their energy reserve, their endurance, and their protein and their fat. So they would be filling themselves up. They would drink. It would expand in their stomach, and it would help to keep them full for a while, not to mention give them energy while they were out doing what they were doing. These also are what chia pets were made of. Chia. Anyways, that's what these were made of, the little clay pots that had all the kind of faces. Hi, Marcia. Missed you today. We're talking about you today at Live. But this is the exact same thing. So fast forward a couple decades, it is now a powerhouse of nutrition. Hi, Sybil. Hi, Sybil. So that is what is going to be the main ingredient for my chia pudding. And I'm going to make 3 different types. It might be a long video, so if you don't have time to watch it, you can either watch it on my Facebook page or you can go on my Inspire to Be You page. So the first one that I'm going to make the 3. I'm going to make chocolate peanut butter, chocolate with a peanut butter topping. I'm going to make chocolate with a mint topping, and I'm going to make coconut and mango. I have not made the coconut mango once. Today is going to be my first time making it, so it's kind of like an experiment live. If I flub, I flub. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to grab my bowl, and what I love to use as my other base for this is this So Delicious coconut yogurt. It is dairy-free. It's a yogurt alternative. It is dairy-free. It is gluten-free, certified non-GMO, and it is, I like it. It's clean, it's good for you. It doesn't have a lot of protein or anything in it, but it's much better, I think, than the regular yogurt. So I am going to use, for my mango coconut chia seed pudding, I'm going to use 4 of these as my base. It's also not as thick as regular yogurt, but it's very good. This is what I'm using is, there's different flavors. This one is unsweetened, unflavored. I didn't want it to mess with the flavors that I want to add to this. You love my, hi Sybil, you love my chia seed. Oh, that's right, you had some, didn't you, at my Bible study? Which flavor did you eat? Do you remember? While I was putting this together today, I was thinking of different flavors that I could think of. Like I thought of orange vanilla, so that would be like an orange creamsicle. That would be delicious to make too. So that might be one that I try to make. Another one that I do make that I absolutely love is lemon and berries. And I just use fresh lemon zest and lemon juice from the lemon and some turmeric to give it that yellow color. That's pretty good too. It's another one of my favorites. And then I just top it with fresh berries, fresh organic berries. This is very messy. I'm splattering it all over myself. Okay, I think I got every bit of goodness out of that. I am going to add my chia seeds. So in that bowl is 4 containers of the So Delicious unsweetened, unflavored yogurt. To this, I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 tablespoons, I think. Awesomeness. Thank you, Sybil. I'm going to add 4. I like chia seeds. Okay, so I have 4 tablespoons of chia seeds added to my unflavored yogurt at this point. So this is what that's going to look like. You can see that. You can see all the little seeds in there right now. And what they're going to do while they're in this liquid is they're going to start to expand and they're going to start to thicken up the yogurt. I am going to add to that another bit. I like this So Delicious product. So this is coconut vanilla creamer. This is what I use in my coffee every morning. It has 4 grams of sugar for 1 tablespoon. I know I use way more than 1 tablespoon in my coffee, but there's just some things I'm not willing to sacrifice on, and that is one of them. So to this bowl, I am going to add 1 full cup of my So Delicious vanilla creamer. Where is my? I'm also going to add a little bit of my organic vanilla extract. My husband was funny. He was afraid. He's always skeptical when I make this kind of stuff. He calls it yard clippings for some. Whenever I make anything, my clean green smoothie, anything like that. So when I had him try this the other day, he was pleasantly surprised. So I have about 3/4 of a tablespoon of vanilla extract that I'm going to put in there. I like flavors to be bold. I'm going to stir up the yogurt, the vanilla almond, the vanilla coconut creamer, and my chia seeds. There should be enough sweetness in the coconut.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Phone ringing. It's actually my husband that I just rejected. I'm going to give this a little bit of a taste. That's pretty good. That's perfect, just like that. And to that, I have shredded coconut. So this is raw, unsweetened, shredded coconut that I'm going to add to that. That's about, I should have measured that. That was about 2 tablespoons. Okay, so this is what I have right here. So that is my vanilla creamer, my coconut vanilla creamer, my unsweetened unflavored yogurt, my vanilla extract, and my coconut. I'm gonna let that sit on the side for a little bit, and I'm gonna let this thicken up before I add my mangoes. And then the other thing that I am going to start on is my chocolate base pudding. This one's my love, actually. Who doesn't love chocolate? So I've got some more of my So Delicious unsweetened, unflavored yogurt. It splatters in my face every single time. Marcia, it is very, very good. Very good. So in this bowl, I'm going to do another 4 containers of my unsweetened, unflavored pudding. I think I need goggles for this stuff. So I use this as a meal. A lot of times I'll have it for lunch or I'll have it for breakfast. Make a good snack. It's very filling. It keeps me satisfied for a long time. It's full of a bunch of goodness that I enjoy putting in my body, and I don't feel bad about putting in my body. It's high in carbs, but I don't mind putting carbs in my body. I work out a lot. Our body needs carbs. Our brain needs carbs to think properly. Our body needs carbs for energy. As long as it's healthy carbs, then I certainly don't mind using them. So excited to watch you live. I'm glad that you're watching, and I'm seeing that my husband is watching too, I think. You just shared me with all your, thank you, hey Johnny, thank you. Okay, so I have my 4 containers of my unsweetened, unflavored coconut yogurt. To that, I am going to add, I have a chocolate protein powder through a company called Melaleuca, a wellness company. I absolutely love this. This is soy-free, GMO-free, and gluten-free. They just came out with it. I'm very excited about that. So just so I can add a little bit of extra protein to this, you know what? I'm going to add all 8 containers of this yogurt because this is going to be for peanut butter and for mint. I like how I kind of look away because it keeps splattering me in the face. I sent it to my daughter. Thank you, Marcia. You are so beautiful. Thank you. Hey, Johnny, you are so beautiful too. My beautiful Brazilian friend, full of life. I gotta get you jumping on these healthy things too. Your kids would love this. Did you have this when you came to Bible study, hey, Johnny? I think you did try it. I'm not sure though, I don't remember. What I end up putting these all in is mason jars and just stick them in the fridge, and then I and my kids have them to snack on, and they are perfect. Okay, so back to my protein powder. I'm almost out of this, so I'm going to be a little bit shy with it. I'm going to add 4 scoops to this. Oh, that doesn't leave me much for my protein shakes at all. Oh, well, guess I got to order some more of that. I now am going to add, I think, 2 cups of my silk almond chocolate milk. This is dark chocolate, and this stuff is fabulous. It is so good. You did try it, and it was delicious. I thought you did. I thought you did, hey, Johnny. Okay, so I'm going to add, this stuff is so good. I could just like drink it right out of this measuring cup, but I won't. So I have 2 cups of my almond dark chocolate milk. Give that a little bit of a stir. Because I am making a double batch here, I am going to add probably about 8 tablespoons of chia seeds to this. The more the better for me. It kind of gives it like a tapioca. If you've ever had tapioca pudding, it kind of gives it a texture like that. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and I'm getting kind of low on all my ingredients here. That was a little short, so add that little extra bit right there. I used the whole container. I'm gonna have to go shopping now. And I'm gonna just mix this all together. And I do have a little secret ingredient that I'm gonna add to this. Ghirardelli 100% unsweetened cocoa. Thank you. Thank you, hey Johnny. I love you. You're helping me to come out of my shell a little bit. So there's 1 tablespoon. 2. Should I add more? I think I'm gonna add 1 more. I don't think it can be too chocolatey. Okay. I feel good about that. That's good. We'll get this all blended in together. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. So this is going to be chocolate with a peanut butter topping and chocolate with a mint topping. And I can't wait to share with you the mint topping because it's really neat the way it's made and it tastes good and it's good for you, of course. I wish my kids were here. They kind of keep it entertaining. Have you all watched when Easton is on here with me? He dances and he jumps in front of the camera and he tries to steal the show from me. Then I kind of feel like I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, so I have a huge bowl of chocolate chia seed pudding. I'm going to set this over on the side. We're going to come back to the vanilla coconut pudding that I made. So this is what I use. I use just a little mason jar that I'll end up putting a lid on it. This isn't thickened up as much as I want it to, but I don't have time for it to do that. So I'm going to show you what I do with this. I'm eating this tomorrow. Maybe if you're good. Smells so good. So then what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to add some mangoes. Some mango that we grew off of our tree out front. We had to freeze it because it's not mango season right now. But I want to share with you a little bit about how wonderful mangoes are. They're absolutely delicious fruit. They're high in vitamin C. They're so good that they almost seem like they're not good for you. But one of the first things that they're good at is preventing cancer. They lower cholesterol, they clear the skin, they improve eye health, they alkalize your whole body, they may help with diabetes, and they promote healthy sex. I didn't write that. It's there. That's what they say. So, you way, right? So I'm going to add a little bit of, I've got my, let it thaw. I had frozen it. I'm going to let it thaw. So I'm going to add to that right here. Just sprinkle it in there. A little bit of mango. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more coconut on top of that. And then I'm going to add some more of my chia seed pudding, and I'm going to layer that like a parfait. I can't wait to see these all done and all lined up in my fridge. And knowing that I made them and that they're healthy for everybody and they're good. My son Evan loves this kind of stuff. That should be good for one serving. I'm going to sprinkle some more coconut on top of that. And that little bit of goodness, I don't know if you can see in there, that is ready to go in the fridge and sit for a couple of hours before we can eat it so the chia seeds can soak up the liquid in there. Okay. So my next flavor that I'm going to make is chocolate with a peanut butter topping. Let's see, my husband just said something. How is my culinary superstar doing? Ah, that's cute. I'm doing good. Okay, so now I'm going to make my jar of chocolate. This one's getting thick fast. So I'm going to do chocolate. This one's not going to be layered. I'm just going to make this one, fill up the jar halfway, and then on top will go my peanut butter topping. Peanut butter topping is delicious. Super easy to make, very, very tasty. I'm making a mess in my jar here. That adds character to it, right? just want to start eating. If I weren't filming, I would be licking my fingers. Okay, let me clean off this jar that I've made a mess on, at least the outside anyways. Okay, so there is my jar. I don't know if you can see all the pretty little chia seeds that are in there. There's my jar of my chocolate chia seed pudding. That is good by itself. You don't really need to add anything to that. But I am going to make a little jar of my peanut butter cream topping. So I have another container of this So Delicious yogurt alternative. This one is vanilla flavored. It is sweetened. This is very good. So I am going to get a spoon. Add this in my bowl. I am going to take a little bit of its natural, jiffy, crunchy peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I know there's people out there that can say there's healthier alternatives, but I don't know, just it's the one for me. So to that 1 cup, I am going to add a heaping, that's heaping, a lot of peanut butter, chunky peanut butter to my topping. After all, it is a topping and it's peanut butter, so it needs to taste like peanut butter. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix and blend those together. Oh my goodness. Vanilla yogurt and peanut butter mixed together. You might want to just try it. It smells delicious. Okay, that's it. That is my peanut butter creamy topping. I'm going to take my little jar. I'm going to take my creamy peanut butter. And I'm just going to drizzle that on top. This will sit right on top, especially as the yogurt thickens up a little bit. Spread that around. And there is a little bit of topping. Now, if this were thicker, like I would normally let this sit and thicken up before I put the topping on, and then the topping would sit on top of the peanut butter topping would sit on top of the pudding perfectly. So that's what I have in there. There's my topping for that. It's really good. Okay, that is 2 puddings down. Now the next one is going to be my mint topping. Let me get the bowls for that. Coming, I'm not disappeared, it's still here. Okay, for my mint topping, I have a metal bowl that I stuck in the freezer to keep really cold. I have my full fat coconut milk that is going to go in here, and I'm only going to use the fat that's at the top, and then the liquid part I'm going to throw away. That's what that looks like. Very thick, very creamy. So I have had this in the fridge for a couple of days. It works better when you keep it in the fridge. It can become very liquidy if it's at room temperature or if it melts. So about half of this can is liquid. I don't know if you can see in there, but that is going to go. I'm not going to use that at all. In the bowl, I have the coconut fat. So in my ingredients for my mint topping, one of the ingredients I'm going to use is matcha tea, green tea. And this is going to give it its green coloring. So it looks like it's minty. Well, it is going to be minty, but we're going to fool the eye. I was reading up on some of the benefits of green tea. I know it's high in antioxidants and it's good for you, and it's a caffeine that's not supposed to make you jittery, but it is supposed to give you energy. I know people use it for weight loss. I know that back the Japanese Zen Buddhists and the monks, they used to drink matcha green tea or green teas, black teas, to calm them down. I know that doesn't make sense because it has caffeine, but it did help to calm them, but it also kept them alert. It was something that they used. It is high in antioxidants. It is loaded with something called EGCG, and that is known for its cancer-fighting properties. It contains more than any tea that is sold on the market. It boosts our memory and our concentration, obviously. It has L-theanine, a production of dopamine and serotonin, and that is supposed to help with our memory and our concentration. It increases our energy levels and our endurance. It detoxifies our body. It has chlorophyll in it that helps detoxify our bodies. Fortifies our immune system. It has vitamins A, vitamin C. It has potassium, iron, protein, and calcium in it. It is good for, this was in here too, I'm not making this up, but they say it's good for sexual endurance because it's caffeine and it stimulates. It's what it says it's good for. They've done studies on it, and it is supposed to help improve cholesterol. I'm starting to notice a theme here, and I'm glad I don't have any oysters laying around here. Now I have to open this, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. And I did. So inside this little container is a sealed little pack that the green tea is in. Open this up. So this is organic green matcha tea, and all matcha means is powdered, actually. It's just the tea leaf powdered down. So to this, I am going to add a tablespoon to the coconut cream that I just put in the can. I'm going to add a tablespoon of the matcha green tea. I am going to add a 1/4 of a teaspoon of peppermint extract. And I'm going to add a couple of drops of stevia for sweetness. Should be plenty. Now I do have to mix this up with a blender. I'm not really sure how that's going to work because it's coconut. It's a little bit harder than normal. It would be my last topping that's going to give me the hardest time, right? So I'm going to bring out my blender, my hand blender. Give it a little mix. So I'm wearing an apron. Slide that down, mix that in a little bit. A little bit more. Normally I would prep this stuff ahead of time, but you can't prep this ahead of time, and I wanted you to see how it was made. So here I have my whipped up mint topping made with coconut fat, peppermint extract, and stevia to sweeten it. That is really good. Wow. Wow. Perfect. So I have my other jar that I'm going to put my chocolate pudding into. So if you make this recipe, shoot me a message and let me know how it goes. It's super easy to make. As you can see, I've made 3 different flavors in just a few minutes. I now will have a fridge full of yummy, healthy, nutritional snacks that I don't feel guilty about eating, and I certainly won't feel guilty about my family eating, and that makes me very happy. There's my cup of my chocolate pudding. This is already starting to thin out a little bit. I'm just going to let that pour on top of there a little bit. Now, like I said, if you're making this, normally I would let the chia seed pudding set for a couple of hours and chill in the fridge. But I don't have time to do that, so it's not sitting on top like I want it to, but you get the idea. But I will post pictures of the finished product when it's done. And there you go. There's some chocolate mint. You see in there? Chocolate mint pudding. I cannot wait to eat these. So there we have it. 3 puddings. 2 chocolate, 1, I'm going to call it Island Paradise because it has vanilla coconut and mangoes in it. 1 with mint, 1 with peanut butter, delicious goodness to fill my body. That really took no time at all. So now I just can't wait to make the rest of them, fill up the rest of my jars and put them all in my fridge, and it's going to look good and pretty, and it's going to be really, really good. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, shoot me a message on either my Facebook page or on my Inspire #2, the letter B, the letter U page. Share it with all of your friends. Let people know about it. Let people see it. I want to get the word out there. I want to help people with skincare and nutrition. Fitness, I haven't added fitness to that yet, but I'm working on that one. So thank you for watching. I enjoyed making this with you. I can't wait to go finish it and eat it later on. Stay healthy, God bless, stay fresh, and inspire to be you because you are amazing. Bye.